Hi. Well, I have been speaking about emotional intelligence and leadership for a while now, and I have got many queries and questions as to how this happens, how that happens, why some leaders need to be exactly placed in a certain way to be called as emotionally intelligent or as leaders for the matter of fact, so on and so forth. So today I wanted to answer one such question which I thought will be immensely beneficial to everyone. And the question was this: how do emotionally intelligent leaders manage to keep their, let us say, co workers or employees or group or followers motivated? That's a big one. That's a big question. That's an excellent question. Thank you for asking me that. And the answer is this: when you are saying that there is an emotionally intelligent leader, meaning to say that you are very secure, you are very self aware, you are self motivated, you empathize with your crowd, okay? You believe that relationships are like the bedrock of everything that you do. You have a certain trust factor, you are a very integral person, you practice a lot of integrity, you are self motivated from within. What happens? What happens? It becomes first nature to you. It becomes your natural self to bring about all these qualities. And do you think your co-workers, your group will fail to notice that? There will be adverse situations as life throws at you, and all these factors are going to espouse those leadership qualities in so much a better way. And naturally, your motivation also is one amongst them, and it is infectious. It doesn't end there. Doesn't end there, because you place so much value on your relationships, because you establish a trust factor, you practice integrity with people, and you place people over matter all the time. You do everything within your capacity to forge better, stronger, longer relationships. All right. And when you do this, you obviously show that you trust your people and provide them with more freedom, more autonomy to take decisions, knowing very well that they take the responsibility also along with that. But you do let them take critical decisions, major decisions from time to time. You are more inclusive of them. Inclusive in the sense that not only work while you share your vision with them, you share your growth plan, you share the path that you intend to take for the collective good of everybody. You seek feedback from them, you seek suggestions from them, you seek them out for advice. What will all this do? This obviously makes sure that you are a leader. It also makes sure that you are a very secure person, because you are not only seeking advice, suggestions, feedback from these people, but you also show that if it's good feedback which is in the collective good of everybody, you will not hesitate to act upon it also, to carry it through also. Lastly, tell me one thing, or answer me this one thing: how many people today actually leave a job for only the money? Money is important. Package, a good financial package, a CTC is very essential. But usually it is the growth path. Usually it is the working environment. Usually it is the manager or the leader or the boss because of whom many people actually change jobs. This is an open secret. Don't run away from it. So when you become a person who puts relationships over people, who puts relationships over work, who makes sure that you are striving towards making stronger relationships, who seek feedback, who walk the talk, who generally don't give out advice but also seek feedback and act upon it also, you naturally become a person who's invested in your followers and invested in their growth plan as well, because you have a longer vision for not only yourself but them, and collectively so. Once you start to display these things, which employee would not be self motivated? which employee or which follower or which worker would want to look any other place? Tell me that. Would they need only the money to motivate them or any other kind of perks? Some things will happen organically in an organization. You do get increments, you do get something else, you do get some perks. They add on, but that is all purely technical. That is purely technical. I'm not saying about the technique of work, but that's purely organic, and some things will have their place and some things will happen. But what will make that person stay is the way you display your values, the way you practice your emotions, the way you practice your emotional intelligence in a way that they also appreciate, but they are also included in the long-term plan. You are motivated, you show them, and that is the way that they also want to be. In adverse situations, primarily, when the going gets tough, yep, I can hear you, the tough get going. It's the emotionally intelligent people who are the tough ones. It's the emotionally intelligent people who are the more resilient ones to get going. And they not only get going, not only for themselves, but for everybody else also. They make sure that we get going. Not me, we get going. Which follower, which worker, which organizational person would not want to work with such a person, such a leader? Wouldn't they be intrinsically motivated where money matters, but somewhere at the bottom of the list? And other things matter much, much higher over money. Other things rank way higher than money. That is my answer as to how motivation plays a crucial factor in an emotionally intelligent leader's persona. Alright, thank you for asking me that question, and I hope to bring you more answers the way I see things and the way I have practiced things, the way I have actually coached people to do these things, and they have got it and they are experiencing the success. Join me and my fellow team members as we set out on a journey of discovering more emotionally intelligent leaders amongst themselves, amongst ourselves. We are on Facebook. We are called @EQ in Leadership. Please follow us. Please become one amongst them, and you too can go on to become an emotionally intelligent leader. I want to see you over there. Go ahead and seek us out on Facebook. All the best. Take care.